Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liza if you're new around here, and happy 2025. Happy New Year guys. This is my first video since 2024 and what a year it was. I'm going to do like a little recap of my year and also talk you through kind of my ins and outs for 2025 in today's video. I thought it would be nice just to have like a bit of a catch up before we get into the videos for 2025 because we're actually going away tomorrow. We're going to Centre Parks. So I wanted to vlog Centre Parks, but I thought that would be a bit of a random one to start the year off with. So I thought what we would do today is have a bit of a catch up, see how 2024 went and talk about what's kind of in and out for 2025. And yeah, I thought it would be nice to have a little chat with you guys. So I hope you're all well. I hope you had a lovely Christmas if you celebrate and a great New Year's. We had such a lovely Christmas. We saw lots of family, ate lots of great food. And yeah, it was just a really nice kind of chilled one. And then for New Year, we of course stayed in because we just like to have a chilled New Year's. We're not really ones for going out on New Year's, especially with the kids as well. So yeah, we had a lovely New Year's, a nice relaxed one. And yeah, we're ready for 2025 now. I can't believe it. 2025, like what is even going on? It's literally crazy. But okay, so last year I didn't set too many goals. Now I don't like to set too many intentions and goals because I know that I'm not very good at sticking to things. So if I just set things that are a bit more manageable and things that I know that I'll probably be able to do, then that's what I'll go with. So last year I wanted to make sure that we did a few more house projects. As you know, we've been in this house 4 years now, which is just insane. So we're just doing bits and bobs as the year goes on. And last year we didn't do an awful lot to the house. So we did do a bedroom refresh in here, which was nice. It was just a nice kind of weekend job, which I love doing. I love doing like quick mini transformations because I feel like it really does make a huge difference, but on a budget as well. So I loved doing that. And I also loved doing our kitchen transformation as well. So when we moved in, our kitchen was like basically bright orange wood everywhere. We had like orange floors. We did a makeover when we moved in. And then last year, 2024, I fancied like a bit of a refresh and adding a little bit of colour to the room. So we repainted everything, changed the handles and all of that kind of stuff, which I loved doing. I did do a video on that, so I'll pop that down below for you if you want to see the transformation. But I'm absolutely thrilled with how that turned out. And then the biggest project of the year probably was the garden, actually. Mark and my dad did like the new patio in the garden, which looks beautiful. And then of course we had the pergola. So that basically was done towards the end of the summer. Like it wasn't finished until the end of the summer. So I'm really excited to use it this summer and kind of just be out there. It's so useful. Because the pergola has got a roof, it's just amazing for our south-facing garden because it just creates a little bit of shade that we need. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we have a nice summer this year and some sunshine because I'm actually craving a bit of sun right now. Moving on to my next goal that I set myself last year, and the goal was to move more, of course, and do more walking within the first 3 months of the year in the hope that I would carry on walking for the rest of the year. I feel like I've exceeded that goal because a goal that I didn't set myself last year but did manage to achieve was completing Couch to 5k. You guys know we've been on a bit of a health journey in the last year and I didn't think I'd be able to do it. To be honest, because I set myself these like unrealistic like weight loss goals every year, every week, like literally I was always on a diet. And last year, I don't know what it was, we just had like this mindset shift. Mark did as well, and we feel so much better already. So like I said, we did Couch to 5k together, and then from then we've managed to do running at least 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week for the rest of the year. So I feel like I've absolutely smashed that goal. I'm really proud. And we've even got like a little gym in the garage. Oh, that was another house project that we did. We did like a garage gym. That is not 100% complete yet, but we did do most of it last year, which I absolutely love. And now I have no excuses because we've got a treadmill in there. So if the weather's terrible, I've got no excuse, and it's so nice to just be able to go in there, get my steps in. You know, like sometimes where it's a really terrible rainy day and you feel like you've not really done much around the house, you've barely got any steps in. Now I can just go in there, either do a walk and watch something on the TV or do a run, however I feel. And I'm not pressuring myself to like do loads of running and like get like really fast and this and that and the other. I'm not really that kind of person. I'm not very like competitive against myself, but I've managed to do 5k and I do generally do 4k 3 times a week. So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with that, and I feel absolutely amazing for it. So on top of the walking goal, we managed to do running, which I never thought I would do because I couldn't even run for 60 seconds without literally dying at the beginning of the year. But now I can run 5k. So I feel like that is amazing. And also I didn't set myself any food challenges or goals or like weight loss goals really. I just wanted to feel better within myself, and I have managed to lose weight and I've kept it off, which at this time of the year, usually I put it right on and then I'm back to square one, and then I'm back to square one for the beginning of the year. So I've managed to maintain my weight loss, and going forward, we'll talk about that in a second, but of course I would like to lose a bit more weight. So that was amazing for the walking goal. Oh, I had my Invisalign, my teeth journey. So at the beginning of the year in the video, it was like an undecorated me video, and I did some talking about, you know, my goals for the year. And I said that I wanted to start my Invisalign journey, which I did in the January, and they're off. I am so happy, guys. I had them off on the 20th of December. So it literally did nearly take a full year to do. And I remember at the beginning of the year, I was like, oh my God, it's just going to take so long. It's going to feel like forever, and it's going to be so annoying. But to be honest, it's definitely been the smoothest straightening journey. And if you've been here for a while, this is my 3rd round of straightening and the last one. I'm not doing it again. This is it now. We are here to stay. The teeth are done. I'm never not wearing retainers again. So basically, yeah, they're all done. It took nearly a year to do. It took like 1 round of amendments as well, because they do like more aligners if it's not quite perfect and not done. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with the results. And yeah, if you want me to do like a recap of my Invisalign journey, I can do a video on that as well, because I know there's a few of you that are interested in that. So maybe I could do like a separate video. Let me know if you'd like to see that. So yeah, teeth are done and I'm really pleased with them. And then the last thing I mentioned was being more organised when planning trips, like to go away. As a family of 5, it's quite tricky when booking holidays, because quite often the rooms that will fit a family of 5 are gone. And I don't like to share like 2 rooms, because obviously the kids are younger. Mark and I don't want to be separated. I'd rather get a room that's like for all 5 of us, or like an apartment or whatever like is big enough for all of us. So last year I managed to book our trip for Italy the year before in December 2023 for 2024, and I booked it quite early in December. Now I didn't really have time this year. I don't know where December went. December was it literally flew by, and I just didn't even think about holidays at all. So I'm only just now thinking about our trip for the summer. So I'm planning on, you know, booking that pretty soon. But I feel like we're a little bit more of like, we like to do things when we're on holiday. Like the Italy trip was great because we got to explore, we got to do like all of the touristy stuff, and then we also got to like be by the pool as well, which we love. And it's just finding those kind of holidays where you can like do lots of other things, also be by a pool as well when you want to. Like the kids obviously like a few pool days, but we don't want to be sat by a pool for 2 weeks, to be honest, which I never thought I would say. Especially as the kids are older, I've been like craving this moment where all of my kids are old enough and I can just lie by the pool for 2 weeks. But then the reality is actually I don't really want to be doing that anymore. Maybe it's just like it's come with age that I just don't want to be lying down doing nothing anymore. So we're thinking about our trip for this summer, and I think what we're going to do is maybe go away for like just a week somewhere where we can do you know, some fun days out, be by a pool, just to break up the summer holidays really. So we'll see. I'm not really sure yet. Have got an idea, but once I've booked it, I'll let you know what we're kind of planning. So that is that. If you've got any suggestions on places to go where you can kind of do a bit of both, then let me know, because I even considered like Copenhagen, because obviously Mark and I went there at the beginning in this, was it early summer last year, and that was amazing, and we were like, oh, need to take the kids here. So that was another option, but then I'm not really sure if there's kind of like, if you can have like a pool holiday within that. I'm not really sure. So any ideas? I'm open to suggestions, ideally not too far away, like 4 hours max really, but let me know where you think would be cool for us to go as a family of 5, where we can kind of explore, enjoy the pool as well, but then have like touristy days out. I love a bit of history. I love to walk around historical buildings and things like that. So yeah, let me know what you think we should do. Anyway, wow, I feel like I've been chatting for a while. I feel like we've not spoken in a while, so I'm having like a real good catch up with you guys. But now let's move on to my ins and outs for 2025. So rather than setting goals, these are kind of like goals really, but I thought I would just do it as like an ins and outs. So let's start with my 2025 outs, and then we can end on a positive note with my ins. So my 2025 outs, things that I don't really want to do this year. Number 1 is going to be doom scrolling Oh my God, I do this all the time, guys. I literally do it all the time. And that is just basically scrolling social media constantly. You know, whenever you've got like a 5 minutes to have a coffee, you're scrolling social media. I mean, last year I did do quite a lot of like listening to audiobooks, which I loved, and that kind of kept me off the social media. But you do have those moments, don't you? Especially like in the morning where you just doom scroll. You're constantly scrolling. You find yourself getting into more of a negative headspace by scrolling. Like I'll find myself comparing myself. I'll find myself thinking, oh, I'm not doing enough. And do you know what I mean? It just makes you just have this downward spiral when you doom scroll. So definitely less of the doom scrolling, less phone time. Put the phone down, listen to an audiobook, do something else, get out for a walk. That is what I need to do in 2025, and not consume too much content, because I find that it just leads me down a bad path. Kind of going along with that, another out is the negative self-talk. I go like this. Sometimes I'm like feeling really positive. I'm like, yes, I've got so many ideas of content I want to film. But then the negative self-talk comes in and you're like, why are you bothering? Like, someone else has already done something similar, or, you know, everyone is out there doing the content, guys. Everyone is out there. So even if you're thinking to yourself, you want to start social media, or there's something you want to do, but you've seen someone else do it, so you can't do it. Just do it. Nobody cares. Like, just get on with it. So that is what I'm going to kind of try and remind myself, just to do it and stop talking myself out of things. I talk myself out of a lot of stuff, like creating content. I'll just talk myself out of doing it. So, and then there's nothing there to be seen. So it's like, what am I doing here? I need to create the content. This is what I'm here to do. This is my job. So instead of like having all of these ideas in my head, I've got so many ideas of things that I want to do. I need to stop talking myself out of it, thinking that I'm not good enough to do it, because that's what I do a lot of the time. So negative talk, we need to throw that out the window immediately. The next thing is takeaways out of the window for 2025. Now, I will say that in 2024, it was pretty much out the window again. We barely got any takeaways, and I know we were on this kind of health journey, but it's just not for us anymore. It doesn't even enter my mind anymore. We have done so much more home cooking this year. Takeaways are just for a treat for us. It's just going to be like the one-off. Like, we had a takeaway on Christmas Eve. It was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt like crap afterwards, I'm not going to lie. Made me feel really awful, and that's what takeaways do to me every time I eat them. So I need to remind myself, I really don't feel good after a takeaway. It's just not happening in 2025. We're not doing it. We saved so much money. I remember, like, when we first moved into this house, it was an embarrassing amount of takeaways. It was really bad, and we have nipped that right in the bud, and I just feel so much better for it. So takeaways are out for 2025. Another out for 2025 is FOMO, the fear of missing out. Now, I often, again, when I'm doing the doom scrolling on social media, you see everyone doing all these great things. They're going to these amazing events. There's like parties here. I quite often will be like, oh, that looks really nice. I wish I was doing something like that. But the reality is, right, when I go to these events or things, I'm like, I come home and I'm like, I'm glad I haven't got to do that again for a while. It just socially drains me. I don't have a very big social battery. I think it's really nice to go and do things and step out of your comfort zone, but also you don't need to feel like you have to be doing that all the time. So the fear of missing out is definitely out for 2025. Don't feel like you have to be doing everything that everyone else is doing. Do what makes you comfortable. That's a pep talk for you and me. My last out is the fear of failure. I feel like this out segment has been all kind of based around the way I feel sometimes. So the fear of failure can happen a lot. I often don't believe in myself. I need to believe in myself more for 2025. Stop thinking that I'm not going to be good at things. The thing is with life is you need to try. And if you don't try, you're not going to see where you're going to go with it. And we're not going to have no fear of failure this year. We're just going to carry on, do our thing, enjoy it at the same time. And yeah, fear of failure. See you later. Final out, actually, should we do like a hair one? The final out for 2025, and this is something I don't really do, but sometimes, you know, we'll do a little touch up here and there, and that's using heat every day on your hair. I'm not going to be using heat on my hair every day. I would like to try some more heatless styles actually, so I can maybe document that as well. So maybe we'll do some more heatless styling with our hair, wear my hair natural. I haven't worn my hair natural for ages actually, more so since the summer. I just feel like it's easier in the summer to wear my hair natural, but I'm going to try some more natural hairstyles. Less heat is definitely key for hair growth as well. Let's all promise that we're going to have less heat on our hair in 2025 for gorgeous long locks. In for 2025 is home baking. towards the end of last year, I actually really got into home baking with the kids, and this is just more of like I don't know, just a nice task to do with the kids. I really enjoyed it. I'm not amazing at baking, and there's definitely a lot of trial and error, so I like easy bakes, but just doing that on a Sunday afternoon with the kids really became like a lovely like part of my routine that the kids enjoyed as well. They would always ask me, oh, we're going to bake those biscuits today, or we're going to do that flapjack, and I just really enjoyed it. So in for 2025 is definitely home baking. Another thing for 2025 that I would like to do that I really lacked doing last year is decluttering. Like I said, we've been in this house for 4 years now, and you accumulate so much stuff. I don't know how it happens, but you just accumulate so much stuff, don't you? And it's just everywhere, and I really would like to declutter. Like the cupboards, all of the cupboards need sorting out, all of the kids' clothes need sorting out, all of my clothes need sorting out. I've been doing quite a lot of like selling bits on Vinted, which has really helped with like getting the clothing down in the wardrobes, but it's just everything else, isn't it? So definitely decluttering more in 2025. Maybe I'll do like a series on it, or maybe I'll do some videos on it, because I need something to motivate me. The next in is to keep building my wardrobe staples. I know I said I was trying to declutter, which I will do. I am trying to declutter the things that I don't wear, but I do still want to build on my wardrobe staples. Like in the summer, I found that I was really enjoying wearing skirts again. I don't know, maybe I was feeling a little bit better within myself, and I was really enjoying skirts and like a nice top. So this winter, I have really discovered like these new jeans that I like, the new style. Like this winter, I've not really worn skinny jeans at all. I've worn more of like a straight leg jean that's longer. I've really enjoyed that. So I've bought a few styles that I've enjoyed and liked. So it's just about building up that wardrobe that I can kind of mix and match, a little bit like a capsule wardrobe, but I have too much stuff to call it a capsule wardrobe. So you know what I mean. Nice key pieces that I can wear over and over again, mix and match with other items. That's what I would like to do in 2025. And also a lot of the items that I've been buying have been like via Vinted as well. So if I found a style of jeans that I've liked, which I did, I found some Stradivarius jeans that I absolutely loved this winter. I then looked for different colours on Vinted and got them at a fraction of the price. So it's not like I'm spending loads and loads of money. A lot of the time I'm selling items on Vinted, saving that money there in the Vinted account, and then just buying the other items that I've been finding in different colours. So that's been really good for my wardrobe this year. The next thing I would like to do is to always feel fresh. So always have my nails done, always have my hair done, my tan, because when I don't have that done, I feel like a toe. And when I feel like a toe, I'm very unproductive and I don't want to do anything. Yeah, just having my fresh tan, not like loads of tan, like just having a fresh layer of tan or a bit of gradual tan, just to give me a bit of life into my face and my skin. Having my nails done, I mean, I've had my nails done every month now for, I don't know, it must be nearly 2 years now, or a year and a half. And I can't go back to not having them done now. I feel so much more like polished with my nails done. Absolutely love it. And then my hair. Oh, my hair has been on a journey, hasn't it? It's looking quite dark today because I coloured it the other day. And when I first colour it, it always looks quite dark. But I just love my hair. I'm so pleased with it. It's been a journey, hasn't it, guys? Like, I remember when I first went brunette, even before that, the blonde, all of this underneath layer was legit snapped to like here, and over the last couple of years it's just grown. The thickness is unbelievable now, like everywhere is all even, whereas before I just had like a middle layer of length. The top layer was all snapped off, the underneath layer was completely snapped off. Now it's all equal, it's everywhere, and I'm so pleased with it. So definitely in 2025 I'm going to share more of my tips and tricks with regards to hair, because I've got so many to share with you. And I feel like, you know, it speaks for itself. We all know where my hair was before, and it feels a lot better now. So yeah, always focusing on my hair. My hair is it's my identity. You know, when you have like good hair, it is basically your personality. My hair is my personality at this point, and it's my favourite thing about me. I do my hair at home now, so I colour it myself, and it's just so much easier, isn't it? Although I am a lot greyer these days. The greys are greying, and I know that when you go darker, you definitely notice the greys a lot more, but I much prefer the grey regrowth in comparison to the dark regrowth when I was blonde, because when I was blonde, I had such a harsh line of just darkness, and that was there for most of like the time before I would like need to have it done again, just grow through so quickly, whereas now it's just a few silver sparkly bits. We don't mind that too much, but yeah, I do cover them with dye. Okay, next thing, what else are we going to say? What else is in? Moving my body every day. I'm going to continue with that. This is just something that happened last year that I kind of just fell into, and I felt so much better for it. So I'll definitely carry on with my like running, walking. I love like incline walking as well on the treadmill. I'm really enjoying that at the moment, but definitely getting 7 to 10k steps in a day. Sometimes I can't get 10k steps in. And that's just the way it is. Like if you've had a busy day, like doing things, like sometimes I'll have like busy days on the computer, editing and all of this kind of stuff. And if I only get like 7k steps in, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. It's not a big deal. Other days I'll get loads more in. So it's just about the balance, but definitely keeping my body moving is a key thing for 2025. And also with regards to kind of my like health and fitness goals, I would definitely like to carry on reducing the amount of processed foods that I'm eating and the amount of sugar. I still eat them, just reducing them. And I did that last year. It worked amazing for me. I felt so much better. There was more clarity, felt better within myself as well. My skin was glowing. It's just everything. I literally think I've eaten an avocado almost every day this year. Which is crazy, but it's healthy fats, it's good, and I feel like it has definitely come out within my hair as well. Avocados are great for your hair and your skin, so I'm going to continue with that in 2025. I've got 2 more ins that I want to talk about, and that is finding myself a signature scent. Now I love fragrance. I'm literally obsessed with it, and I would love to try and find my own signature scent. I do have a few that I like stick with that are like really beautiful fragrances, like Halfeti by Penhaligon's is like a staple of mine. Mark actually got me like a little mini Halfeti perfume set for Christmas. It's got like 5 different ones that I could try in there. And there's another one called Empress, I think it's called. And that one is beautiful. It's a slightly more feminine than Halfeti. I feel like Halfeti is like a very unisex fragrance. Empress is slightly more feminine and pretty, so I feel like that might be my fragrance for 2025, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated because I do love a fragrance. I'm really enjoying like slightly more girly fragrances, but I do really like a strong fragrance at the same time. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know. I love kind of amber woody smells. I'm not really one for like too heavy and floral. I don't like rose perfumes either, but I did get the Gucci one, you know, the Gucci one in the Gucci Flora in the lilac bottle. That one's really pretty, but I don't know if I can never really smell it on myself, but you never can you really? But I do love that one as well. So that's where I kind of like, I edged into floral scents last year with that one, and I really like it. Maybe the Penhaligon's Empressa, I think it's called Empressa, is going to be my fragrance for 2025. We shall see. I'll keep you updated on that. And the last in that I'm going to talk about today for 2025 is to have a few more makeup free days. Now I used to like have loads of makeup free days, like back in like 2017. I guess I was in my like mum era where like my kids were really young. I had no time to do my makeup, so I would like not wear much makeup and I'd be fine with going out. Even when I first started dating Mark, I would have so many more like makeup free days. I would go shopping with makeup, no makeup on, and things like that. And I guess I've got into a routine of always doing my makeup, which I love. And it kind of contradicts the fact that I want to do, feel fresh all the time and look, put together all the time. But I do think you can still look put together without makeup as well. So as long as I've got my tan done, I can dye my eyebrows, wear a little bit of lip gloss, and then that's me done. I just actually sometimes prefer the way I look when I've got no makeup on. I feel fresh. So more makeup free days, definitely. But yeah, I think that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed having a chat with you guys. I hope you're all well. And here's to an amazing 2025 for all of us. I feel like it's going to be a good year. I'm very excited. I hope you are too. If you're having a difficult time at the moment, then I'm sending you lots of love, and we've got this. So here's to 2025. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.